Hello. Hello. Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm gonna let this play for you and get ready to fill in. Alright, we gotta get settled before we let's just say get into this. You see the title, you understand what it says. Called it, claim it. Today is June 17th, 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn, grab your beverage. Now let's get ready to get in this pretty soon. Once again, we're getting ready to fill this up. Let everybody get into the room, get into the video. While you're getting ready to tune in, hit that like button if you haven't already. Get ready to drop that subscribe. Hit that follow. Let's get in it. Good and feeling. Oof, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amo Jones. I want to say thank you for getting ready to join in and get ready to play one of the all-time great games out there. Get ready to play one of my favorite games. I want to say thank you for getting ready to tune in on this journey with me. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, that was a little bit too loud. I want to say thank you for getting ready to tune in on this journey with me as we're going to get ready to play one of my most favorite games and one of your favorite games as well. All right. All right. So as we're in Starfield, let you know we're gonna get ready to play. See our ship. Look at that. Oh, look at Andreja. Hello, hello. So this is our ship. A couple of modifications is the last time we played. We did a couple of things. This is the Vanguard storyline. We're only, let's see. I think I may have, Oh yes, we're still supposed to make contact with Taos. So that's what we need to do. Let's get ready to head back. So with this one, we're gonna do the first Vanguard mission. It's basically the first mission that's gonna have you start in the mission for grunt work. We're going into the UC faction, so we're gonna play as a UC faction. But remember, this is the story quest. This is pretty much a brand new NGS Plus. We've done a lot with this character in a short period of time. This character, Alessandria Jones. Let's get ready. She's been through a lot. Level 209. This character is really a good character. This is our trait. Kid stuff. Dream home. Wanted. If you haven't familiar on this journey, it's explorer. So this is a character that we have who plays the role of a diplomat. That's the background that I've chosen when I first initially started this game. And basically, as a diplomat, your job is to want to have peace in the subtle systems. If you know my character, I'm all about peace, love, and happiness. But I have no problem. No problem. Look at this combat. I have no problem going and killing people. I do not mind. If you're a Crimson Fleet, if you're an enemy to me, you are dead. So I just want to let you know this is how I play the game as a diplomat. But in this playthrough, I'm all about peace, love, and happiness. I am wanted. I do have parents, so any type of income that I have, 2% what I make comes in. So we're doing a lot of missions with this game. We're going to be selling a lot of things. You're going to see me play this character on anything we pick up. We have to be ready to either make a profit out of it, because if you look at our money, we're not rich. Only got 40,000. I have spent all my currency on modifications for this ship. Since we are playing it as a new game plus, this is the ship that you get as you do a couple of missions. So let's pull back on a grand scale. So I'll give you a little brief run as we do this mission. So on this new GN Plus, I have done quite a few of the missions to speed us along to go ahead and be on the main story quest. Not saying faction quest bar, as the main story quest for Constellation. We have a couple of things that we're looking at that are key final pieces. But we've done quite a few things to speed up our path with Constellation. Now we're going to focus on the UC portion. I like flying. I think combat in this game is fun. Excuse me. And it's great to do early on, but the downside about flying ships is if you don't have the proper modifications for your ship, you could potentially die out here. So as we're a level 209, everything in this game hits. Everything in this game hits. Going against a level 9, a level 40 ship. Oh, be prepared to fill that ship. That ship could potentially kill you. So this is why I love this game. I think a lot of people didn't realize how really good this game is. I think people slept on it, and now they are beginning to realize how good it is. So we need to head back. Tau Ceti 2. Tau Ceti 2. How's everyone's day? How are you? Oh.
Guess you couldn't help joining the fray. Just glad you didn't eat it. Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that way. Nah, we just want to keep you alive long enough for the creds to be worth our while. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
That is very creepy, by the way. Be seeing ya. I want to say that. He meant that. That man meant that. When he said be seeing ya, he meant that. He was not playing. Be seeing ya. That man, little guy, can't be mad. Intimidation. Not ready to be in a ship yet. I don't have the adequate ship parts. So we're gonna go back to Cuba. closest? Soul? How many light years? G2. G2. Sorry, I got caught up. What we're doing is we're just going to fix our ship, and that's it. So we're not doing anything else. No, I'm set. Let's go ahead. Fix ship. Get back in the fray. So I spent a lot of money currency.
I can understand wanting to honor or even celebrate history, but this may take it too far.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
You're gonna see, like, even in that, we went against 3 bounty hunters. They weren't high levels, but you saw it's hard to take them down too. Like, it's not a cakewalk by any means. But you have to be prepared for a fight. Definitely how this address. You get that mod where you can control.
Captain Jones, do you require my assistance?
I do not.
Successful liftoff. Should be a smooth ascent. Orbital decay is nil. Looks like we are stable.
Now we can go to Tau Ceti. Let's have fun, y'all. Let's have fun. Everything from basics.
No need for a go around. Got it right on the first try.
I like the design of that. I gotta fix that purpose. I do like this is a big this is a pretty big ship. As I look at it from the sky, like that is a massive ship. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So let's go go ahead and get out of here. So my ship is too big to simply just walk out of.
Good day, Captain.
We're gonna take advantage.
It seems strangely quiet here.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat. Yeah, I just realized that. Drink water. And oops. Yeah, there we go. I like this one. What kind of ship is this? Aha, look at Andreja. Nice gun. I like the skin with your outfit.
We should move on. There's nothing left taken.
that off of him. This is interesting.
Seems unusually quiet here.
I was thinking. I was gonna say this is interesting. It seems very quiet, doesn't it? Everything we done playing this game thus far. When have you seen it this quiet? You walk up to a dead NPC already? So we stay on our P's and Q's. I don't think I'm gonna take this gun down on my hand. Look at that blood here. Uh-oh.
This does not look to have been motivated by theft. That may make it worse.
I know, right? Go ahead, Andres. Let them know this dagger. I have to agree with you, girl. We'll test it. I'll take that. I don't know why, but we'll take that. Real suspicious. Look how everything's just thrown. It's off. Blood everywhere. Let's see this. That's the dollar revelation 10,000 years ago. Humanity has been trying to explain to the process of growing food and getting to other plates. Always come to quality and legislate new industry farm, which leads to cutting corners and ultimately a large problem. Here we are just accepting it. We live in trees which value, but we don't have changing. We're going to make fresh fruit cheap available everywhere. You're going to crops grow. That's natural. This is my innovation to help you prepare them. Freshness and delivery. With such speed, when our plans will even go back to using fresh try again. It's a big task and accomplished. It's going to take us focus, innovation, dedication. Are you up for the challenge of changing how the subtle system eats? Then let's get started. That was pretty nice. You know, nice little speech. You know, I give you that. The plan. We're standing in the middle of an unfinished masterpiece. Mm-hmm. And 2 years later, that opportunity to see what's going to take serious work. It's going to be just a treatment. seemed like they had a good family, a little team of people that wanted to work together. Thinking of being away from your family, living on this planet, your job is to make food. Try to help better society for your family back home. Your job is to help speed up the cost of food and better food so people can get away from freeze drying. Remember, as you freeze dry things, you're losing some nutrients, a lot of nutrients in that food. So they're trying to make a healthy alternative. Wow, somebody slaughtered in this bathroom there. Goodness gracious. They couldn't even let you use the bathroom in peace, whatever this is. Goodness gracious. You just in the bathroom going number 2. It's like Jurassic Park. Going number 2, and next thing you know, somebody just all in the picture. Oh, dang. This is interesting. Walk into a room and look what you see. You okay?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
I feel bad for you, my guy. I feel so bad. Whatever this is, they didn't have to do you like that. No, they didn't have to let you go out like that. Chunks. Chunks in the floor right here. So you got bumpers over here. It's not bad chips. Not bad on the chips. Pack of smokes. I will take these. See, that's $280 value. Equipped with a currency. Thank you. What was this shit? Let me know your thoughts on what we're about to get into. I heard that too in the video, right? That ship is gone. Beautiful view, I like the light. You see somebody right there?
than I thought. Or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
It sounds like we are being threatened, so perhaps we should listen to her.
This is spooky. Let me know your thoughts. What you doing? That door is open. Who are you? Adrian? Hello, Adrian.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Actually, the Vanguard sent me. They failed to mention how bad things were.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
A terramorph? Here? Why did you not state that immediately?
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Alright. Get that security system back online.
Good.
That's the only thing we got,
Once
girl.
I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
I find this very interesting. Real little hurt. She dang sure talk about that. We need a sample. Alright? Whole lot of weed. You look like you hurt, girl, so we're gonna do our best. We're gonna save what we can, and we're gonna do it with a pistol. That's gonna be the most interesting part. We're gonna do it with a pistol. And I'm gonna say, I believe we can. But how crazy is that we get right out of training and we talking about terramorphs?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
We're just bold. No fear in our heart. I do not fear Terramorph. Terramorph should fear me. But I am happy to see what our new pistols are. So this is the first mission after you get your pilot's license from the Vanguard. We passed the piloting. We're able to fly. We are certified to fly in the skies. We have our wings, so to speak. Really close that. I really wish you would have closed that door here. We're here. Okay.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Look at that submachine gun. That looks nice. Taking that. So we're gonna make sure we have everything we can. I think we're ready to go. What was the combination? Does anybody remember? Tracking system. Frequency. There we go. 183.5. Hey, we got it. Bang. Back out.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
Fatal. Additional power required.
I've never seen one like this.
This is restored.
That one there.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power line.
Okay. Bang. Alright. Go. That's what we gotta get to, right? Go. Go. It's over there, I see it.
Additional power input required.
Can we get it?
Activated. Stand clear.
Where is it? Where are you? This is not good. Okay, sorry. Got me off guard. Walk you down, buddy. You better get ready. Oh, this is my pistol. Bang. Bang, bang, bang.
It is done. Do you think, to mark the occasion, we would be allowed to take a small piece? A curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
See, that is interesting with that. We had the benefits of having the team, but using the facility. I didn't want to take the advantage. I knew once we could get help and we play it this side, there's not much I had. We staggered. He was here. The turrets did most of the work. As you saw as we was over here investigating things, this turret here did a lot of work. And that's what you want to do, especially this early on. That's interesting. So if you do not know, right here is some loot that you want to grab. Right back here, grab this loot. Yeah, it's a pretty good pistol. Let's go. Remember. Definitely. You see this early on, taking advantage of these minerals early on. I will not let these go away. You see like, hey, what was that? A sign? Yeah, let's go get that. I remember the first time I played this, and I went toe to toe with the Terramore. Oh my goodness, I died like 20 times. Whoa. I apologize, I didn't know I was gonna sneeze like that. I don't know where that came from. Next time I will pause that. All right. It caught me completely up guard. Almost. What about this one? Possibly. Yeah.
Why did you want to do that? I imagine a curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
What's crazy when you play this facility, like to see what is just lying around. Like I've never really used any of the chemical sprays, like amped. I've never really done those because of the character play style, the player build. I chose, you know, I wanted to talk to people. You know, you want to have the ability to socialize. When I first started this character, I was an empath, so I cared like a lot. Like that was my first character, was an empath. So I tried to be everything with my companions. I didn't have parents when I first had this. I did the Dream Home empath, and I believe who was it? Who was that? The empath? I don't remember, and that's pretty crazy to me because I feel like I would have remembered. So what you see is one of the most recent play style changes that I've done.
A curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
A good incentive is what they were doing. Was a front, it was a cover up. The action figure? Action figure. Hey, look at that. Take that. Take this, and plus sneaking is at its highest for me. Oh, it was empath. Like you care about their feelings, and I also had to where I needed a companion. Like it boosts your oxygen levels or something like that. Like helps you breathe better and all that. That was the root. Yes, that was my other skill. That's what I played with for a long while. Wow, that's crazy. That's what I played with my character for a very long while. So what you see, the wanted, well, the dream home's always been there, but the wanted parents before, I didn't have that. The only reason why I did wanted is because I think for the lore of the game, which I am now 11 times going through the Starborn, like, come on. I'm already gonna have Starborns hunting me. Like I want everything in the factions to come at me. I want I want to be hated by everything at one point, you know? People wondering like, yo, why is this person alive? I don't know, just go kill him. That's what I want. I want the universe to... And the crazy part is I've done this so many times that I've seen... The only thing I haven't seen is the kids. Like, some people have the chance of seeing the kids. I haven't seen the kids. I've seen Cora, her. I got that's like everyone is Sarah. No, I have everyone that's oh, but yeah, I've had every other one except the kids. Yeah, any other variation. Yeah, I would have wanted the kids. I've done it also without having them come, like without using them, just to speed through.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
I know this lady did not just have me walk all the way around this table like that. We're not gonna shoot her. I'm not gonna shoot her. Put that down. Put that down. Put that down.
Model. Let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Flag scan. Spectrum.
You got me on that one. Oh, you got me again. Touche. Twice in a row. I didn't know you had it in your game. I didn't even know you had it in there. That was a good one. Touche. Power to you. Oh, you gonna give me again? You gonna give me again? Yeah, I can bet. I can bet. Oh, what? Whoa. Sorry. That's crazy.
Expertly.
Let us see what was being protected.
This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
There we go.
You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
18,000 credits. Man. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's way more.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Are they though? Makes you wonder about this facility, right? Do y'all know what this animal is? Wow, we'll get back to that. I don't want to spoil the lore for you, but that, to me, that hits me a little harder. And then we're gonna pair. Ooh, that hits hard. Wow. got tourists back on. Makes you wonder why were there, like, looking at this facility. Remember, when we got this facility, this was supposed to be a facility of what? Right? Look at these markings. Damn. This was supposed to be a facility to help farm and help grow plants and, you know, best eating and growing options available. I got turrets at the top of the big tower. It looks like y'all ready for all-out war, right? Make sure they keep getting anything as far as weeds. Because you're not going to visit here for a long time.
Curious place for an industrial operation.
I agree on station. Very interesting place for one, right? Very interesting place. Bad question. Bad question. Making sure I looted everything. We've already run through here. This is where we started.
I hope you have a use in mind for that, and are not simply taking it for fun.
Oh no, everything's survival. Everything for survival. Cause I will survive. Just as long as I know I lose. Bang. Bang. No games played. Out there. I think we picked up all the stuff we need here. Nothing else that we need to leave.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
We don't know who gonna get out of here now. Oh damn, he was stuck. that ship. That's what I wanted to see. So this is what I was rushing to do. I wanted to see how massive it is. Just even at the glimpse of that. Beautiful ship. Yeah, that's her ship. It's a nice looking ship. I like it. You can tell that it is Deimos. Yep, that right there. So you see, it's fine the ship. What does it do?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Launch trajectory locked in. Say goodbye to... Looks like we got a good apogee. Preparing to leave orbit.
Too forward.
Wish you'd waited an hour or two for a crab jump.
Welcome to UC Space.
Still a little
Maintain your
over.
current course while we scan your ship's cargo. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Land of New Atlantis. Yeah. Good jingle. Good jingle be for New Atlantis. Could land in New Atlantis. That's the jingle. Could land.
I have never quite been able to think of New Atlantis as home. Though I suppose I should.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
It is, and please give me my apology.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Sorry, I forgot that I can walk through here. That's on me.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, you can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Sure what it means. She won't say Dr. Walker on Mars too later on. If it's a threat, come on. I agree with you, Adrian. Let us know. We gotta check.
See.
We gotta see.
Has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of.
I'm telling you.
I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I'd suggest you move out.
Let's see. Okay, this is the suit. Okay. We are officially with the UC Vanguards. Sarah Morgan would be more excited than...
Hello.
You
know me too well. Here, this is for you.
Thank you. But the reason why I carry around Andreja is for that purposes right there. I'm low on currency right now. So as I'm out exploring, I know that I'm going to get my currency that I pick up in the world, but also Andreja is going to be able to help me get more. So that's the benefit. So we're gonna change our outfit in a second. Now that we're with the Vanguard, we're gonna play it that way. So for me, I incur the price. Shots in the head. That headshot's just gonna hurt. %30 damage on next attack after hitting a target's limbs. Shoot, that could be hitting your leg and then hit. Boom, dead. That's how I'm doing 2 shots. I can hit your chest, head. Limb, head. Limb, chest. That's what I'm on. Leg check, okay.
We're hiring if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
How fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Yeah, absolutely. I am thankful that Walter decides to use his considerable wealth to make sure that we are fully funded in our lodge. And the accommodation looks very immaculate and spectacular. Without Walter, who's funding this? Yeah, you best believe it. We love Walter. So we're gonna have to batter this armor. You know now, like, yeah, there's no way. I was blocking my move not being on. They gotta also be different. Different than explosive. That's what we really want. Do this. Whoa. Let's check.
I too prefer custom alterations. to the standard issue.
See, there we go here. Oh, I wish I had that. You know how bad I wish I had one for that right now. It would save me so much money. Yes. Oh, there we go. Get it? What you got? I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that. Yeah. That makes me a little better. Because as we're looking at it, I need to make this suit. These gotta start getting better. I'll take that O2. Yeah. In the long run, running with this suit. Did I get? Oh, you did. Get a new weapon. Over here.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or sell. Or throw away, even.
Tactical. I'll take that. Changing no more. can put that gun. You're gonna have to just roll without. Because essentially, this is the crazy part. My pistol now is stronger than that pistol there, so you can stir that, stir that, stir that, stir that, stir that. Take that gun. We'll do one bullet. Let me see if the illusion that we're out there having fun with it. No, I'm doing it. Curious to see how this gun's gonna purple somebody up. I'm curious to see how this gun's definitely gonna purple somebody up. It sounds like. Love this blade. Alright. So we know that we have to go do this. This is going to be an interesting task on its own. Getting the Percy. Percival. Oh no. Oh no, that's all messed up too. Dang. Okay. Hmm. Good stuff. Those tubers are there. I don't know what's wrong with them. So we're just gonna get them off the whole entire map. Then I move every resource that I had back. You know, let's send that back that way. And then what we were going to do. And what we don't need. Get rid of our throwables. There we go. So literally, enforcer. That's gonna hurt them. And we can, if I can nail you with this gun, yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Going on adventures with Dad? But I hope you're having a good day. Okay.
Let me see what I got for you.
Thanks so much. Okay, bye.
Ah, hello. Need to see what I'm carrying? Back to it then. Yes? I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three. Until next time. You have my attention. If there's anything you need, I am happy to share. Is that it then? Yes, a good team always shares the load. Right.
Sorry, I didn't even know my mic was muted. I was over here asking how are y'all inventory management skills looking? What are y'all doing? Do you manage your inventory? Are you aware of your inventory? Are you constantly just grabbing things and just on the go? How do you do that maybe?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Look at that way. 292. I remember that character. Oh, goodness gracious, if I can go back to that character. That was a good one. Of course, Andreja.
Been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen, but talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends. It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain. Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. Or they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them. It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them. No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side. Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Let's do it.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do.
Problem?
I don't know if I should say something to that person. Pull my gun on that person. Problem. I think you stop and talk to me, right? I only stop because you stopped right in front of me. What's somebody supposed to do? I imagine.
Partner and I have talked about. Please allow us to speak.
In other news, Maroon Zealots have been sighted in the Moloch, Zosmon, Ophion, and Akaran systems. You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
You're here because you need something There's nothing. Nothing. Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
Everything good? We're here to help.
I want to say thank you for tuning into the stream. Let me know how you like the stream right now. Are you digging it? Are you enjoying it? I want to say thank you. I had to grab me a quick little bite at that moment. You know, just a quick little bite. You know, just very entertaining. We've been at it for 2 hours already, and we have a lot. We have a lot that's going on right now, and what's truly crazy about what we have going on. We're kind of a rock and a hard place. We are continuing a Vanguard mission But Andrasia just dropped the bombshell on us. I think there's a slight romantic connection. Right now, Andrasia is disclosing things that I wasn't familiar with, as you know, right now. But if you think about it, we spent some time, like me and Andrasia, we show up at constellations as blips on the radar. Like we traveled all over. We've been to we've been to where he's one of our favorites. He runs the eye. Wow. Vladimir, we've been to his home. Like, we've been so many places. We slept there. We spent hours, months, time, years away at some points. So we've come back. And when you look at just time traveling itself, so we've disclosed a lot. And now we're hopping down. Look at our outfit. We're hopping down, you know, a strange little crazy request. We're hopping down literally the Vanguard mission. This is our Vanguard apparel. So take this journey with me. So let's get into it. We're heading to Aquila, but we gotta say hi to our parents. You know, it's been strange. We haven't been home in a while. We haven't been able really to send money home. We haven't really been hustling, which I am going to do. You know what? No, we gotta go do it now. We're gonna run back to the casa. We're gonna run and just bring back. We gotta go make some money. 2% of what you bring in goes to your parents. I only have $9,000 because I've been modifying my ship. I haven't really been doing missions per se like that. I've kind of just been kicking back in the background, just allowing to play, you know, build story progression. But I haven't really put that work in that time. So, you know, now we're going to actually start doing it. Now that we have our foundation set aside and everything kind of set up, we have Andrasia. You know, I already have a romantic relationship with, what's her name? Sarah Morgan. We have Andrasia, you know. I spent a lot of time with Sarah. Sarah was the first character.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
Hey, sure.
What's happening? Well, well. Back for more, eh? Sure, but you better not make me cry. You have no idea how badly I needed to hear those words. I love you. Stay safe, darling.
There we go. Who's coming down? What? Oh, no. Up top. No, weaponry. Yes. I know I can go to her and sell some weapons. In here, we have a lot of. We have a lot of these? What? Oh wow. I'm not gonna sell y'all, but y'all think just as hard as mine? That is insane. Ooh. spacesuits. No, not that one. Not that one.
What did you want to talk about?
Nothing as of right now. I'm just trying to actually bring in as much capital back on me as possible. We're not sitting pretty right now. We're not sitting pretty right now. We need to bring in a little bit more cash. So, kind of where we're at right now. So, unless you can help me bring some of that moolah, that skrilla, that dollar. Let's go ahead and think about how we're going to get that, you know. But I hope everybody's going to join us every day. And say thank you once again for tuning into the stream. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that follow. Maybe, you know, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Ooh, shoot, man, we got shot. How did it come down? That hurt me hearing. Yeah, this is like a bullet took me. Oh. But let me know your thoughts on what you're thinking, what you thought, what you're doing, how you feel right now. How's the game feel to you? Remember, you have just as much input as I do in this game when it comes to missions and how we do things approaching. I would love for the community to also feel like they can dig in and tie in deep to this character. You know, this character journey is 1,000 hours into this game, which I'm also manage it.
Star Yard ever since. And people questioning whether Walker's route finally reached too far, too fast. The new ship design is a dizzying array of features, often at odds with each other. The lines of the ship are at best questionable, and industry analysts are puzzled and even angry about it. Despite all the problems, one of the consumer
Apparently, that's the law, and it's been in existence from the beginning.
But I have to admit, after I got through the learning curve, it was fun to fly. Really fun. We'll find out whether this outlandish ship will be an embarrassment or a cult favorite when it goes on sale to the public. You're listening to SS News.
You know, it's crazy to hear everybody think that.
Space? Must be cool.
To hear that this ship is like, oh, it's too much. I do feel like this ship is too much. But then also, that's what I want. One for me, I want the biggest ship as possible because I'm gonna have I have a big crew. Other ship wasn't gonna give me all that I have for my crew. I have 8 crew members. So for me, I need as much crew members as possible. I need a mess hall. I need everything that can happen. So call meals. Actually, we need to start going and get Mickey.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
I don't know why people. To be honest with y'all, look at this ship. This ship gorgeous. I just had a paint job done to it. Look how massive this ship is as you walk up to it. And me flying it every day. Yo, this is gonna be a cult favorite. You see this ship coming to save you? Boom. This ship dangerous. Yeah, you alright?
Got anything you need to offer? Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
So let's see this cargo. That's what I have on there now. What was this new cargo? I saw that she was promoting. I don't think you are it. There's something different.
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
The interior of this ship comforting.
Successful liftoff. Should be a smooth ascent. Looks like we got a good apogee. Preparing to leave orbit.
Let's see what it's up to.
time in Aquila City?
Quite a long history to this place. It is a testament to humans' refusal to concede defeat in the face of adversity.
So we're gonna get ready to. So we're gonna try to complete as much as we can of the Andreja storyline real quick.
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than anyone.
Spacesuit.
She has a nice little, and she has a nice little walking pad. She has a good little setup, no lie. That's cool.
Has no real people you see transplants.
Screw that. The Freestar takes care of their own.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much. He is not
Someone
here.
got stabbed last night.
I am disappointed,
Somebody
but
got hit in the face.
relieved somehow.
Maybe someone just lost it.
Nah. That sure as hell ain't my tooth.
Could be an old tooth from another night.
Yeah. I wonder if we should have a tooth lost and
No.
found.
This is the only place he would be. I know him well enough to know that. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
This bar may be tougher than you can handle.
Hello. If you're hiring, I could really use the work.
If you're here about the blood stain, I'll get to it when I get to it. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. Don't try to play tough with me. I ain't got the time or the patience for it. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? No? Were you there? Aaron told this story so many damn times over the years, I feel like it sure as hell was. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. Look, I've seen all kinds of sad sacks over the years. Most of them brought it on themselves. He was no different. Got himself in over his head, mixed up in something he shouldn't have been. Still, not pretty to watch the slide down afterwards. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand. Fine. But perhaps I will return here at some point.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
It's on the easy pain. I can set you up.
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
While I got you here, I did want to say something. I ain't asked to express gratitude, but it really means a lot for giving me this chance. Thank you for that.
Well, you've proved your worth, so I might even let you stick around for a while. As long as you don't go getting too mushy on me, that is.
Not a chance.
And yet it is my past we are trying to clear up. That is... It means a lot. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety. Have I lost your interest? Certainly. He is a quiet man, reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake. Goodbye. For now.
Man, what shit? Ever.
Jansen family immigrated here from the UC. Been having a tough time of it. If you have any work, Marco Jansen would appreciate it.
So as we're gonna make our way down to doing this mission, I believe this is a 2-part mission.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes.
Genuine stretch in the nostrils there.
The museum is quaint. I mean,
And now we're back.
it's clear a lot of love was.
Yeah, she's pretty deep. Her bar is definitely deep in there. There we go.
I can't eat anything besides Red Harvest products. Everything else tastes a little funny going down.
You didn't hear this from me. Those ecliptic mercenaries? The factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space.
The mercenaries, the highest bidder. King Red. I live in space, bro. There's no allegiance. Is everyone pay me to survive? That's what some people are at. Because the UC's only can cover so much.
Sorry, spaceport's always a zoo.
be back in our own ship.
I want to say thank you, for tuning in to the stream. It was a pleasure. It was fun having you on this journey. We have many more to go on this 1,000+ hours. Starfield, 11th new game plus. So please allow us to have fun together. And remember, at the end of the day, as we play this game, I want you to remember that you are truly worth it. Come on now. Oh, let it be known you are. I graciously enjoy playing this game with you because I get to literally share what I get to enjoy with you. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like. And if you're so inclined, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions. What can improve? What do you want to do? We can only grow as a community if we are all in it together. So I want to say thank you for tuning in, and thank you just for being a part. Like, you could be doing anything else in the world right now, and I just graciously appreciate that you would be taking the opportunity to literally sit here with me and play a game that I enjoy playing. To those that are on Twitch, I thank you so much. I originally started streaming on the Twitch platform on my Xbox. Oh my, how the journeys have turned and how everything has kind of just switched, you know? We're just kind of just living in the evolutionary moment, you know. Now we went from Xbox to only be able to stream on Twitch, so now we're streaming on YouTube and other platforms as we're currently speaking. I am so thankful for the community that's around me. Leave that comment. Let me know your thoughts. You know, we're trying to play Starfield, get it back, bringing everything together. Throughout the week, we're going to be streaming some other games as well. GTA has an update that just came out. Getting ready to prepare for the DLC coming towards the end of this month, going into July. GTA has been known for, Grand Theft Auto has been known to release for GTA Online July updates or July DLCs. Summer DLCs is what they're formerly known as. And the funny, amazing thing is GTA just introduced Heist. For the first time, I believe we was to pull a calendar date on it. I believe it's the first time since almost 6 years ago. Like, wow, like GTA is kind of getting back into the roots. I hope that it's not based on a 4-player system. I hope you could do these heists as a 1-player, 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. I just hope as you increase players, you just literally increase the pool of money that you're taking as a group. But don't penalize me, baby, if I want to go ahead and do this heist as a solo act. So I'm hoping that GTA kind of monitors that and fix that, you know? There's quite a few different other things that are out there, but thank you for tuning in. You know, we're going to be playing NBA 2K. Like, I am going through a season right now. I played pretty much 70 something games by myself, built a team in my career. I've lost players in the rotation, brought players in rotations. I've had to switch my lineup like 7 different times throughout the course of the season, trying to get to possibly win Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP of the Year, win all the most important accolades so I can challenge the notion of LeBron James being the greatest player to ever play the game. Can we go make a collegiate effort? Not even collegiate, because it went from overseas, because we didn't even get a chance to play in the college. We had to go overseas to Paris, France, where we won a championship and then moved our way to the league. It was amazing. The journey was amazing. I want you to see it because it's a culmination of in 1 year from a rookie season at 19 years old, turned 20, drafted at 19, turned 20 years old. Could he be the first rookie to ever have won Rookie of the Year, Finals MVP, Season MVP, Defensive Player of the Year? Wow. I think if that wasn't the bona fide solidify as the GOAT of all GOATs, I think there is no conversation on who is a GOAT. I think that breaks the ceiling to where he would shatter the conversation, because at 19 to 20 years old, there was no one in the world that was better than him at that age. He brought a championship. I'm more tempted to play it right now to see what you can see how we're playing in the... You know what? Let me do that for you.